Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigvaldo Green here, and today we are going to do a last of the Joker build guide. I have done one previously and that build was decent, but it was not perfect and it was only for level 60 gears, and right now I'm also going to include a level 70 gears option in there. So in today's video we'll discuss about two builds, the armor pierce and the non-armor pierce build for last of the Joker. And we are going to go for them for both level 60 gears and level 70 gears, and it will be up to you to decide for which gear level you go for, though I will certainly give you some advice. So yeah, with all that being said, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you found this video helpful. A huge percentage of you are not subscribed, and it only takes one click and you can always change your mind. So yeah, let's get into it. All the footage that you're about to see in this video is from WE Knightmares, so make sure you check out his YouTube channel. He's got some very cool raid gameplay, and links to his channel will be in the description and in the pinned comment, so check him out. And if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button. And thank you for supporting the people that provide me with footage for those build guides. First up, we'll go real quick about how things really work around here and how the build guide system works. So when we do a build guide, we are going to do that build guide for a maxed out character. What does a maxed out character mean? It means that the stats for these builds will be calculated for a level 70 character, 6-star character, with epic talents and high rolls on gears, and level 60 or 70 gears depending on the build. If your character is there and will not be there for a long time, it's okay, because I'm going to simply present you the best outcome and the best option and the most perfect option. And it's up to you to gradually and slowly follow this until you get to it, or until you get to a comfortable spot that is close enough to it. So there's no rush to go straight forward for it, and if those stats seem very unrealistic to get, it's okay, you don't have to go straight for this. This is going to be the perfect guideline. So yeah, with all that being said, let's get into the first build. And yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention at the end of the video, we'll also have a section for the best teams for him and the best artifacts and for each places to fight, and I'll also talk about what ability you should max on him, so also stay tuned for that. And let's get already into level 60 gears builds, and we'll follow up with level 70 gears build. So, going over very briefly about the builds that we have today, we have Grodd build and we have Phase 1 build, because those are the two fights that Last of the Joker is going to fight. And Grodd does have a lot of armor, Phase 2 not so much, and that's where those builds are going to differ. The Grodd one will have some armor pierce on basic attacks. And you could bypass the armor of Grodd otherwise, and you could use the Phase 1 build for Grodd, and you can use the Grodd for Phase 1, but we'll talk about that later on into the video. So far, this is everything you need to know, and I'll cover the rest later. So, in the Grodd build, what we need to do, we need to have 4 armor pierce talents, and we need to then, with the things that we have left, get as close to maximum critical attack chance, maximum critical attack damage, and maximum fast attack chance as possible, and then dump the rest of the points into attack. So for this build, you'll have, in the perfect scenario, 4 armor pierce talents, 1 critical attack chance talent, 1 critical attack damage talent, 2 critical attack chance gear rolls, 3 critical attack damage gear rolls, 4 fast attack gear rolls, and 5 attack gear rolls. And for maxed out stats, and by maxed out stats, yet again I mean epic talents, high rolls on gears, level 70 characters, 6-star, level 60 gears for this build, you're going to end up with the following stats. 4,756 attack, 22,620 health, 21% defense, 96% armor pierce on basic attacks, 73% critical attack chance, 999 critical attack damage, and 75% fast attack chance. This will be the level 60 gears build for fighting Grodd. Now let's get into the Phase 1 level 60 gears build. The Phase 1 build will literally be the previous build, but we'll remove the armor pierce from the talents, and that way we'll have more room to put some critical attack chance and critical attack damage on the talents and put more attack on the gears. So, this build will look like the following in the perfect scenario. 1 critical attack chance talent, 5 critical attack damage talents, 2 critical attack chance gear rolls, 5 fast attack gear rolls, 8 attack gear rolls. And the maxed out stats for this build will be the following. 5,506 attack, 22,620 health, 21% defense, 73% critical attack chance, 290% critical attack damage, and 75% fast attack chance. Yet again, those are stats for epic gear rolls, high rolls on gears, level 70 characters, 6-star last of a Joker, all that good stuff. So this build will perform the best against phase 1. It can be used against Grodd as well, but you'll need to replace your Just Like the Flash with a classic Superman, but we'll discuss that later on in the video. Now we'll get into a level 70 gears build, and after I talk about level 70 gears build, I'm going to have a little bit of a talk with you guys about what is the most optimal build that you should choose and what is the most optimal level of the build that you should choose. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Getting into the first level 70 gears build is going to be the phase 1 build. It's going to follow the exact same principles as the level 60 gears phase 1 build, but right now we'll have a little bit of more attack rolls because the stats on the gears are going to be higher. So for the level 70 gears build, ideally you want to have for the phase 1 build 4 critical attack damage talents, 2 critical attack chance talents, 4 fast attack chance gear rolls, 1 critical attack damage gear roll, 1 critical attack chance gear roll, and 9 attack gear rolls. And the maxed out stats of this build will look like the following: 6,176 attack, 23,629 health, 300% critical attack damage, 75% critical attack chance, 69% fast attack chance, and 24% defense. Yet again, this is for maxed out stats like epic talents, high rolls on gears, you got the point already, all that good stuff. And this is the build that's supposed to be for phase 1, and now let's get into the level 70 gears for build for Grodd, against boss Grodd. Now getting into level 70 gears for a build for Grodd, you are going to need to have the following. As usual, as with the level 70 gears build, we are going to get some armor pierce on the talents, and then we are going to get critical attack chance, critical attack damage, fast attack chance, and dump the rest into attack. So for this one, we'll need to have the following: 4 armor pierce talents, 2 critical attack chance talents, 4 fast attack gear rolls, 3 critical attack damage gear rolls, 1 critical attack chance gear roll, and 7 attack gear rolls. And for maxed out stats, and by maxed out stats, yet again, all that good stuff, epic talents, high rolls on gears, you got it already. It's going to be the following: 5,587 attack, 23,629 health, 96% armor pierce, 69% fast attack chance, 75% critical attack damage, 290% critical 75% critical attack chance, 290% critical attack damage, and 24 defense. Excuse me for that little bit of a slip up. So this is going to be the build for the level 70 gears. Now comes the question that we'll answer in the next section of the video: which build you should go for. So, in terms of which build you should go for, we got 4 things to compare. We should compare the phase 1 with the Grodd build, and at the same time we should compare the level 60 option with the level 70 option. So, in terms of Grodd versus phase 1 build, I actually recommend you go for the Grodd build, because the Grodd build is going to require some armor pierce on the talents, but even though the non-armor pierce build is going to perform better against Brainiac, I have seen people with the Grodd build one-shot phase 1 in tier 8. So if the Grodd build can one-shot phase 1, then what anymore would you really need the phase 1 build for? But that was of course done with level 70 gears. If you go for level 60 gears, you will feel the difference. So I recommend the Grodd build, but the phase 1 build is going to do just as well for you, because if you fight Grodd, you'll just put classic Superman to get Grodd's armor down. And in terms of level 60 to level 70 gears, at this point it's up to you with this one. Like, Last Ever Joker is going to be present in only one fight in Soul Raids, and that's going to be against boss Last Ever Joker. In every other single scenario, Heartbreaker Harley Quinn is going to be the go-to option, so he's not going to be one of the 6 best in for Soul Raids. So you don't really need to get him to level 70 gears, but he will do a pretty huge amount of damage if you do. So it's up to you. If you go to tier 8 raids, you might really need to get him to level 70 gears to not get one-shotted when you get hit by a special attack. but it's up to you. I recommend going for level 70 gears, even if you leave him at 60 gears for a while, still go for the level 70 options and you'll be fine. Now we'll get into what ability to max and what themes and artifacts you should use. In terms of his ability max, of course max out his passives, and you could put some points into special 1 for Arena and CA, same with special 3, but really you only need his special 2. His special 2 is going to be the only thing, especially with and his super move, are going to be the only 2 things that he will use in raids and solo raids, and he can do with them alone in Arena and CA as well, because this phase 2, the special 2 is going to give him a basic attack reset. That's going to be very useful for him. So yeah, let's get into the team comps. In terms of, first of all, we'll go into normal raids and then we'll go into the solo raids. And with Last Ever Joker is actually much more simple than expected. So, you got 2 fights that you'll fight in normal raids. Phase 1. When you're fighting phase 1, you're going to use Last Ever Joker with the All Blades, Entangling Poison Ivy with the All Blades. And just like the Flash, he will be gearless because he will need to die. He's there to provide you with the additional fast attack from the passive. And at the same time, he's there to die, to buff Last Ever Joker. So that's why he's gearless, to die fast. And if you can, equip Electro Axe on him and make him kill the Brainiac minions. He can do that gearless if he has Electro Axe. You don't have to do this, but it's going to allow you to start the fight with full power. Next up, if you're fighting Grodd, you are going to have Last Ever Joker with the All Blades, Entangling Poison Ivy with another All Blades, and over here you have 2 options depending on the build that you went with. If you got the Grodd build, then use just like the Flash, same gearless plus Electro Axe. And if you are not using the Grodd build, then you have to replace just like the Flash with Classic Superman and use Classic Superman special 2 times to reduce the defense of Grodd, and then let Classic Superman die. And in terms of solo raids, the only place you'll use him is against boss Last Ever Joker. Over there, use Last Ever Joker with the Firebox, and Entangling Poison Ivy with whatever. You have 2 options here. Either you put an Apocalypse artifact on her as well and you tag her in to kill Last Ever Joker, or if you don't need to do that, you put a Metahuman on her and never tag her in. And the Metahuman will buff the Last Ever Joker Firebox, and just like the Flash, same with a Metahuman artifact to buff the Last Ever Joker Firebox. And yeah, this is actually pretty much it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, I hope you found it helpful. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, only takes 1 click and you can always change your mind. And with all that being said, I'll see you in the next one.